Alright, and welcome to the first video of the Wild Rift, and we are playing Morgana Support. I primarily now play supports. On occasion for fun, I will play some others, but I enjoy the support role for the most part. Morgana is kind of like a secondary character that I play. I primarily like to play Seraphine. But she doesn't always play well with the different team compositions. And we're laning against a Caitlyn. I'm just trying to kind of poke her, get her down. Just trying to keep her so that my ADC can kind of farm unobstructed. And we got a Blitz, and I always hate Blitz. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't choose Morgana. I'm sorry, that I didn't choose Seraphine, because he is an absolute hard counter to Seraphine. Because she has to plant herself to launch her attacks. And it's just free reign for Blitz to hook you. Just trying to juke and jive a little bit, trying to just push him out. I know that most of my attacks right now aren't going to land, but at least it'll kind of push him back. Not doing too bad. I did get hooked by that Blitz once, but that's alright. Get my ADC a little spell shield. We got their jungler, which is Lee Sin, to come over, but we're still doing pretty well. Morgana is very, very mana hungry. That's one of her drawbacks, especially earlier on. But as the game progresses and you build more items, mana won't be an issue. And she's pretty versatile in what you can build, but for the most part, you're going to want to build a Leandries and a Ludens on her. The boots just kind of depend on what you want or need for the enemy team comp. And for the most part, when laning against a Blitzcrank, although I don't always do it because I'm trying to land something, but you want to keep one of your minions in between you and Blitz, and he won't ever be able to hook you. Throw this right out the tower. Now your pool won't do any damage to the tower, but at least it'll get the enemy away from their tower. And her first ability is a bind, her second one is the area of effect damage, or her pool, sometimes I like to call it. And then her third ability is a spell shield, which gives you a little bit of health, but it doesn't block a lot of physical damage. It really just is an anti-CC shield, so it's really good in that respect. And then her ult is the chains, which usually you want to, for my enchantment, I'll usually get a Azonia's, or what you call a stasis enchant. And that way you can proc her ultimate, hit your stasis, and it'll still go off. And a lot of times enemies don't realize that it's actually continuing to go off, and they'll still be around you trying to kill you or waiting for your spell shield to come off. Blitz likes to hide in that little bush that I just shot at, so you want to always be careful about that. And I'm probably dead here. Yep. And I almost got the Blitzcrank. and chunk down that Lee Sin pretty well, but anyways. Leandrews is pretty good for sustained burn. Ludens is good for burst damage. Just kind of like one you want to go for both. Raleigh Scepter also does fairly well with her. Oh man, I didn't even get an assist on that. Oh well. And she does a lot of damage to jungle monsters because she's qualified as a jungler. Lee Sin is going after me, and not much I can do. Hopefully my team can clean up a little bit. Got an assist with that. We might lose a dragon on this. We'll see. And also when I usually don't always go boots this early, but leaning against a Blitz and Caitlyn, tier 1 boots will be fairly helpful. I'm going to try to come over to mid and see if I can't make something happen, but yeah, I had to quickly flash away or else I would have gotten hit by that Lee Sin. You just want to be careful of this little bush to the right, which is why I'm kind of skirting away from it. Enemies love to kind of cheese you from that bush. And of course my ADC is the Zaya, which is a pretty decent champ. And the good thing about Caitlyn is that little long shot that she does, she usually has to kneel down first before she does it, so she kind of telegraphs that she's going to do it, so you can kind of move out of the way. And most likely, she's going to be trying to. My team's trying to FF. Some people die once or twice, and they want to FF. But she'll telegraph that usually the only time you're going to get hit by it or die from it is if she's basically trying to target you and not the minions. But a lot of times they try to hit the minions. For my runes, I typically go Electrocute on her because it procs fairly nicely. And then usually... what do you call it? Gathering Storm. I've already forgotten the names of it. But the two runes that I'm dead here. Why can't I think of it? The two runes that give you adaptive attack and like magic resist. And of course I usually get like Manifold Band or in this case Nimbus Cloak, because it helps her run away quicker. And usually I'll throw like a Q or a pool onto that little bush. I'm probably dead here. So close. Especially when there's no tower. We've lost vision for a while because, like I said, enemies like to cheese in that little bush right there. Not gonna lie, it's not going too well for us, but still winnable, not lost. Let's see if we can't do something in bot. That Riven is now gone. But I see some enemies in our jungle, so I'm going to rotate up to help. Currently in mid. And boom. There we go. This Lee Sin is going to die. Split's Crank is going to die. There's a Lee Sin and a Caitlyn. And it's probably overstaying if we try to go after them, so it's probably best if we all back. And just like that, we're back in the game. So I'm going to rotate back top, because I see a nice wave that's forming, and we don't want that to push in. Again, Morgana is a pretty strong champ, but she's also very squishy. So you just got to be really careful. Also, those top bushes I'm coming up with, you got to be careful, because sometimes enemies like to cheese up there as well. And that's why, unless I know where all the enemies are, I usually don't go up there alone. I see a lot of enemies mid, so we're going to see if we can't make something happen. Boom! Yeah, there we go. Alright, get the zigs there. Oh! Someone was incredibly low. That's always frustrating. But had I gone over there, I would have died. Oh, Lee Sin. I see Blitz up top, I see Riven bot. Just lost sight of the Blitz. And there's what Ziggs, Caitlyn, and Lee Sin mid. So we'll rotate towards mid and see if we can't help out our team. Caitlyn's really low. She's dead. Oh, Ziggs' ultimate came in. I push this wave in. There's a Blitz. There's Lee Sin. CC him? Oh, he's dead. He is so dead. See, ultimate. Roosts him in place and does damage. She's just got a short chain. Her chains are really short with her ultimate, so you just gotta be careful. You really don't want to be the first one in to hit your ultimate. You want one of your friends to be with you. But sometimes they'll use her ultimate just to kind of scare the enemy away. You can be much more aggressive with her ultimate once you have your stasis enchantment. Again, just pushing this mid wave. See Caitlyn up top. See Blitz over here. And Riven. So we should hopefully get some kills here. Alright. Oh, they're low. They're dead. Alright. Kind of go back just in case we need to rotate top. Looks like right, we got our Leandrews now. Yeah. There's a Ziggs ultimate. Good thing I came down here. Still want FF. It's actually looking much better. It's actually not bad. I mean, I think what says Zaya is bot, maybe? She's there with Kaylin. Oh, with Blitz. Oh, she's gonna die. She needs to get out of there or she's gonna die. Alright, this is a. I'm going kind of the gut blade, which does fairly well with her. You can always build something else that's more of a situational type item, but for some reason like to build it. Like I said, you could always go like a rhyolized. Alright, we just got a nice big fat wave mid up here, and even though I don't really need the fruit, it's also good to take away the enemy resources. I wasn't even meaning to hit them. There you can see Riven is still burning. And usually partway through, as you'll see, I switch from ward to sweeper because denying the enemy vision is also just as important as getting vision. And while I would have liked to get that blue buff, I was just trying to help my jungler out a little bit. That tri-bush is also another place that some people like to hide out in. That blitz almost got me there. Nearly out of mana, so I'm going to back. I'm also going to pick up this scepter. And away we go. And I see Lee Sin up here where he shouldn't be. So I'm just going to rotate and see if I can't do something. Oh, I just messed up. Hopefully I can kill somebody. At the Lee Sin. But yeah, I didn't realize that there's four people top. Wow, go Akali. Akali is definitely a broken champion. Not gonna lie about that. I've never synergized well with Akali, although some people do. I have seen the Ziggs was where he should not have been. Ooh, I got the Lee Sin with my bind. But I have seen some people playing Akali support. It's not overtly popular yet, but it might get to be more popular. Although I've seen that primarily played in the PC version of League. Again, just checking that bush. Gonna take this wave and then probably get my back off. There's a blitz. Building my spell shield. Just in case the blitz tries to go on me. And we're working on a death cap right now. Looks like my team is pushing mid fairly well. And we might get an inhibitor soon. Miss my bind on a stationary minion. Got the turret, and we're going to take their fruit to deny them their resource. Go back and sweep out this area a little bit. Make sure there's no enemy vision. There's a couple enemies mid here. What's that, Riven and Ziggs? Alright, maybe we can. Oh, that's Lisa. Oh, Blitz. Tonyid. And boom. You know, I died, got my ult off, and we got our death cap now. So you can go Green Buck, or you can go Void Staff. I don't think a lot of the enemy has much MR. You can always build something else with more magic, like AP, to scale a little bit better. It's whatever you think you need. There's a lot of things that work well with her. But definitely your core build is going to be Ludens, Leandries, and whatever type of boots you think you need. This would be like a good time to go after Baron, but doesn't look like my teammates are going for Baron right now. Looks like the enemy might be going for Baron. So let's see if we can't push them back. Ooh, nice bind, and they're dead, and this at least it should be dead. And this Blitz will be dead. Yeah, like I said, Morgana CCs you for like ever. I think she's got one of the longest CCs in the of any champ. We need to push out top. Kind of low on mana, so we'll base and see about rotating top. Oh, my team's going for Baron. Top looks like it's gonna be fine, so we shall add to this Baron fight. Like I said, her pool shreds Baron. I've actually stolen some Barons with just her pool. Just wait till it gets low and then throw the pool on there. Even if you die, it'll still be cooking the Baron. I mean, just look at this jungle monster go. Dead. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Yeah, we should be able to take this tower really quickly with the Baron buff. Looks like all the enemy is focusing kind of mid and bot, so we should be able to get this next tower. Doesn't look like any of the enemies rotating over, so this tower's ours. Oh, now they're here. With the Baron buff, this Ziggs is dead. Alright, there's a Caitlyn. Can we kill her? Nope. That's alright. anyways, that's GG. So hopefully you all learned something, and thank you for watching the video. And if you don't mind hitting like button, subscribe, and leaving a comment if you so desire. And also, you could also check out my secondary channel, Moon Sausage LOL, for the PC version content. Again, thank you very much for watching.